Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Off the Rails. I am your host, Austin Train. Joining me as always, my good friend, professional musician, co-host, and advocate for war with Iran, Brian Gower. Happy Juneteenth, Brian.
Happy Juneteenth.
Big day.
Yep.
For us.
Yeah. Let's make it about us.
How can we make this day about us?
Yeah.
I guess I was talking with somebody. I opened for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah.
They didn't do that for like Columbus. They did that because apparently after there was these two anarchists who were executed on kind of pretty like flimsy evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Sacco and Vanzetti.
Yeah.
This is like around the turn of the century. So Italian people weren't anointed white yet, right? So like throughout American history, different immigrant groups were persecuted, just persecuted, exploited.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually a lot of the white ones, the European ones, kind of got jumped into the white gang.
Mm-hmm.
And so even before Italians, there was like Germans and Swedes were like hated. And Irish, obviously.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't hate the Irish? This fucking country filled with liars. No, and so Italians, faced discrimination or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess they lynched a bunch of them in New Orleans. And then there was some sort of apology, and they created like Columbus Day.
Yeah.
For them, apparently.
All right.
So Christopher Columbus Day isn't like it was kind of just like throwing the Italians a bone.
Yeah.
As opposed to like celebrating Columbus.
If they would have chose a better name for it, then people probably wouldn't have canceled it.
What,
like,
Columbus Day?
Yeah, Gabagool Day.
The fucking pizza pasta day.
Gravy Day.
Yeah.
Fuck gravy.
Gabagool Day.
Forget about it day.
Yeah. Cosa Nostra Day. Dia, I don't know, the Italian's pretty close to Spanish. Dia de Cosa Nostra.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was talking about that, but yeah, so there's a little bit of history.
A little history. All right, there you go.
And yeah, so there you go.
There you go. You
lesson.
learned something.
Yeah. We're a very educational podcast. That's why we get tax exempt status.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
And then so we're gonna build a bunker, and we're gonna take a bunch of wayward souls, and we're gonna teach them that I am the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we, last our paths crossed.
Yeah. I've been.
You got a lot of shows.
Busy.
Yeah.
It's never enough.
Yeah.
Never have enough shows, man. That's the one thing. It's just like, I just wish I had more. And then when I have a bunch, I'm like, I just want to break. This is like too much.
You're like it's stressed out. It's too much.
No, it does make you crazy a little bit when you're doing like a lot of stand up. I don't know. I can't quite explain it. Because if I don't do stand up, I get depressed, and if I do a bunch of it, I start to get manic.
Okay, yeah. That's like,
and I'm like, every time I see a reel, I'm like, this shit's, I'm gonna kill them.
They stink.
It's fucking bad. I don't know. That's the thing. I started doing improv again.
Okay.
And it's kind of embarrassing, but also like I'm looking at stand up right now, and it's like, this shit's like really embarrassing. There's like a lot of comics who are like, "Oh, I'm the cool guy," and it's like that's not funny to be.
Yeah,
being the cool guy is gay.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think more. I've always liked and kind of the self-deprecating, like kind of joking and stuff like that. But if you're like above the audience and you're better than everybody, that's kind of like, all right, you're harder to win me over.
I don't know. I feel like no one should wear a leather jacket on stage. I feel like if you see somebody wear a leather jacket on stage, you should just immediately tar and feather them.
Yeah, I think anybody who wears a leather jacket, just fuck them. I think because I'm jealous.
No,
I've never had one that looked good on me.
Corny. It's such a because there's all these like fucking lame nerds who are like wear a leather jacket. Did I tell you about this guy Curtis Yarvin? Okay, so Curtis Yarvin is an intellectual.
Okay, yeah.
Apparently he's part of this thing, the Dark Enlightenment. It's like all these kind of like dark web reactionary guys.
Yeah.
So he sucks, and he's also gay. And
That's my appraisal.
No, he's like a fucking Silicon Valley guy, and he's a programmer, and he's been writing this blog.
Yeah.
And his pen name is Mencius Moldbug. Also, you could pick anything.
Yeah.
Your fucking pen name could be fucking Jack
Ripper,
Fireworks, you know,
like Bong Ripper 69.
Yeah, it could, yeah.
What if he got famous for that as a writer?
Pussy Master 420. They're like studying it in the tomes, like in the distant future, and they're like, let's see these books of wisdom. He wears a leather jacket, and he just kind of looks like he's like one of those like kind of like no chin guys.
Okay,
but like a skinny no chin. Like right, if you're fat no chin, I'm like, all right, I get that. There's too much. There's too much flesh on your face for your chin to properly develop.
Yeah.
But he's like a skinny, no chin guy. You know, I feel like, look, if we're going to persecute anyone, skinny guys, no chins, 100%.
At that point,
concentration.
Yeah, grow a beard.
Yeah, grow a beard. Yeah.
So that's, yeah.
And so his ideology is basically like democracy has failed. Mm-hmm. So the only reasonable way to continue a society is to basically have sovereign corporations, so like run society like a business, and have CEOs who are like basically kings.
Okay,
which sucks because if you look at everything has gotten worse because of corporations.
Yeah,
like all the streaming services have gotten worse. We used to have sugar, we used to have cane sugar in our drinks, and it was like fine, and then they were like, oh, high fructose corn syrup, and now everyone's fat.
Yeah.
And everyone has diabetes.
Yeah.
They've been making everything worse, and this guy's like, hey, instead of addressing let's make everything
a corporation,
even worse.
Give them more power.
Yeah, those corporations suck. They always get bailed out by the government. No corporation, like Disney owns everything, and it's like everything they do is like trash. Like, you know, the problem is like corporate power has gotten so much worse. They're really only beholden to like what the markets are, just what people think is going to happen. But it usually doesn't. And they always get bailed out by the government whenever there's a real problem. If shit gets bad enough, they're just like, oh, government. So it's like, if there's no government, there's no country, then when the corporations go bankrupt, they have no one to fucking run to for help. So it's a stupid idea. But I mean, I just said that because he wears a leather jacket. Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I think leather jackets look cool on.
I mean, the leather jacket vest is fine. You know, it's like punks or fucking motorcycle. You know, bikers.
Yeah. I was at like a show a few weeks ago, and like somebody had like dressed like a punk rocker, like when we were like going to shows and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, the stuff's still alive. And then you get closer and look at his his jacket that had a bunch of patches and like studs and shit like that on it, and you go and it's like. One of his patches was like Newfound Glory. And then I think a patch was like In and Out. And I'm like, oh, that's like, not that I'm like, punk rock used to mean something back in art. I like Newfound Glory.
Just stop them.
But it was just like, yeah, nobody cares. Back in art, like when we were in high school, I remember always like the biggest thing is like people calling you a poser.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I like Sum 41. I never said I was a punk rocker.
Somebody called me a poser in high school and I threatened to kill them.
Pull out a blade. Yeah. Like, you want one of these, punk?
Yeah. And I just become a greaser.
Is this punk for you?
Immediately.
Well, yeah. I've talked about, like, I've always, like, I've worn, like, I've gotten leather jackets and tried them on. I think it's just my build. I'm not slim. Even at my slimmest, I was never, like, had a body for wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah,
I was just
you never see fat
looking.
guys in leather jackets.
Yeah. Well, also because as fat guys, we get too hot.
Yeah, you're already too hot, dude. I mean, your skin is already leather because you're a cow.
It's a pig.
Yeah.
Sweating like a pig in here.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, no, you could be like wearing like people, like it'd be 60 degrees wearing shorts and a t-shirt and sweating. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No way you can wear a jacket. You need something breathable.
Mm-hmm. But we did, so I got back in improv and I did this improv student showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And some lady, she brought like her dad.
Yeah.
And she was like so excited, but like I saw her dad, we're doing a warm up.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like it all looks ridiculous. Like when you're when you're on the outside looking in. So her dad was just sitting there, and we're like warming up, and we're going over how we're gonna like set the show up and what you're gonna do, and just her dad was just like, "What the?" You see it in his face. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit, dude?" He's just like some old guy with like bulky knees coming to see his daughter. Yeah. And then during most of the show, he was just like on his phone.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I could ever bring. I mean, I don't know. I was saying like, oh, my dad would never be into something like that. Also, I would never do something like that. But also,
your dad's come to see your.
He's seen my band play. He's been on my podcast. He probably would come on this.
Your dad was on your podcast?
Yeah, a couple times, and it was actually funny. People who listen to it. I mean, we have listeners who are in their 50s, 60s too, and people are like, they're like, that was such a great episode that you guys like had your dad on, and he was like one of the boys. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, he's, my dad, he's good shit like that.
Yeah,
he's
like,
your
dad's one of the funniest guys.
One of the biggest things I had to do. He's like, I'm not going to hold this the whole time. And I'm like, I'll get a mic stand for you.
Yeah.
Let me get a mic stand set up for
Brian.
Yeah, like, Brian. You can't expect me to hold this the whole time.
That was good.
He's just like, what am I doing? Well, you can't afford mic stands on this set? Like,
keeps us engaged.
He's just like anywhere to shit on.
I don't know. Anytime there's no mic, I'm not holding a mic on a podcast. I'm just like, what do I do with my hand?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like nervously like fucking just tapping the table.
Yeah, always doing more things just to waste my money, but also like I'm thinking of ways to improve the podcast here. One should be actually getting the podcast out, which I'm going to do. But it's like, I eventually want to move to us having like mic stands and stuff like that. Yeah. So that might be something that is going to jack everything up.
Yeah.
With the podcast, just so you're like, I'm done. You walk out in the middle of it.
In the middle of it. Like, what do I do with my hands, Brian?
I'm fucking done.
But I just like holding. So I don't know. It's like when I don't have something to like doing speeches without a mic to hold. It's like, I don't know. I think it's like an armor, it kind of gives you this like level of defense.
Yeah.
Also, if you get attacked.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, the damage you could do with a mic stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Need something
you can fucking spear somebody, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody like comes up on stage.
You do a set with one of those Britney Spears mics.
Oh, the fucking.
Yeah. And you're like Robin
I like
Williams.
how you initially go to just Britney Spears.
Yeah. I don't know. Robin Williams, I guess.
Robin Williams. Televangelist, I think, have that shit just right there. It looks just like they're gaming.
Yeah,
like they're calling somebody a noob or some shit. Like, give me a second, guys.
Or they call them the gamer word.
Yeah, the gamer word.
That's the Kramer word, also.
Oh yeah. Kramer the gamer.
Mm-hmm. That's like what he was doing
on Call of Duty.
Headshot you, boo. 360 no scope. This is boo.
I wonder what it's like on there now. I haven't played online games in a long time because I probably just get wrecked and somebody would just call me all sorts of filthy names.
Yeah. You're like, no, that's what I call you.
No. I said it first.
I'm taking it back.
Yeah. So the mic stands.
Yeah. But
you've been losing weight.
Yeah, I just kind of doing things I should have been doing for years. But actually, like I said, I had that.
Yeah, your shirt looks baggy.
Yeah.
Usually when we come in here, like you're about to burst out of your shirt.
It's like a sausage casing.
Yeah, you're just like. Blah.
Yeah. I was talking. I'm like, I've yet not like dared weighed myself, but I've been like, eating better. Like, and just honestly, just not eating like shit for the most part, and then eating better. So just not any really any lean proteins is really the biggest thing. Trying to walk more, go to the gym when I can, but it's like there was this Instagram. They hear. I'm sure not they hear, possibly, but they're like get whatever like results are like going on your Google search and stuff like that. So you get targeted ads. So I got this targeted ad for Instagram of like. Some jack dude, he's a piece of ass, really. But he's like saying, "Hey, man, if you like talking," and I'm like, "If you think you can't lose weight by walking, you can. And if you think you need to do 10,000 steps a day, you're wrong." And he's going on this thing. I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let me click on the ad." And then I should have known it's an ad, but it's like, "Oh, take the survey to see how many steps you need to do a day." And it basically got to the end, and then it was like, "Oh, put $20 and we'll tell you your walking plan. I'm like, that's where I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
of
need
course,
a plan to walk.
yeah. And I'm like, because they're like, my whole thing is like at least 10,000. And then I was like, well, maybe I can do less. Maybe
Yeah.
this guy is right. He's jacked. Of course he walks only. No, he probably fucking anybody. Again, if you're smaller than me and you look good in a leather jacket, fuck you. If you're like thinner than me, then you're on roids. You're on juice.
100%.
100%.
I'm the only person who's appropriately
Yeah.
I'm
I'm looking in that water. I don't know what's in there. Probably steroids.
Oh, this? Oh, yeah. This is basically this pre-workout.
It's just steroids.
Dude, I just love pre-workout.
Yeah.
I'll just drink it and hang out.
Well, it's like last
I'm
time
kidding.
we went to the gym, like you had it, and I'm like, oh man, I used to take pre-workout. So I was like, let me do a quick Google search. And I'm like, I'm watching my blood pressure. I'm like, can you take pre-workout with high blood pressure? And there was like, no, baby.
Yeah, definitely
My
don't do
phone
that.
was like, God, no, you don't.
I only do it because my blood pressure is incredibly good.
Yeah.
I have amazing blood pressure.
It's like the
apparently.
caffeine and other shit, and it's like they're like, God,
Oh, yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
anyways.
Definitely don't do that. But yeah, dude, when we went to work out and we were doing cardio, I took the pre-workout. I was so sweaty.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like usually you get this tingly sensation and you're like your skin is like hot.
Yeah.
There's like niacin and shit in there too, which you can also take niacin will make your like skin feel a little hot.
It's like it makes you, it gives you the energy, but also feels good when you're getting a pump.
Yeah, it makes you like you have to work because you can't just like take that shit and then sit around.
No.
Because you'll just be like,
and
your
even like,
body will be like, what the fuck are we doing?
and then
dude?
even cardio too. It's like, that's not, really what you want to do is like lift weights first, then do your cardio.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's
You could do a little warm up. Where'd you read that, Ryan? When your little fucking quizzes,
your
You
Instagram
idiot.
ad,
Yeah.
you
Your Instagram ad,
fucking
you
idiot.
dumbass.
But yeah, no, I got to the end of it and I was like, fuck this. You're not going to fool this kid for $20.
Yeah,
And then I'm like, you know what? I could use AI. And so go to Google Gemini. I'm like, I'm a fat loser, this old and this much, and I want to lose this much weight. How many steps a day? And it's like, okay, and it gives you like, 10,000 is a good goal. 12 to 15,000 is what you should do.
yeah,
Cool. Save $20. Thanks, Google.
yeah.
Thanks, AI. So
All
it's
right,
like,
we're
I'm sure
now
what
an
that
AI podcast.
So that's what that fucking app is, and it charges people $20 a month.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I don't know, what's AI something? Here you go. Here's your plan.
Yeah.
You didn't come up with that. Fucking AI did.
Yeah, I mean, it's just now everyone has their own app, and it's just like they probably just had AI put it together.
Oh yeah. I mean, shout out to him. You got to hustle. Respect the rise and grind.
You're not really grinding. You're not really doing anything. You're just telling other people to do stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to, healthier. So health is wealth, baby. But I'm feeling better, and it's I have like a coworker who is like talking about like issues with like sleeping and stuff like that, and then I'm like I'm a prick. I don't really know how to like feel for somebody. I'm like, oh dang, it sucks. And it's like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm actually sleeping a lot better. It feels great.
Yeah.
Actually, like easy. Like I fall asleep fine. I stay asleep. And I'm like, man, 7.5 is the minimum, and 9 hours is what I get.
Then you ask them about
And
their
I'm like,
family, and they're like, "How's your family?" It's like, "Oh, they're fighting." You're like, "My family's doing
I
great."
was like, oh, I love my dad. Oh, I hate mine.
Yeah.
It's like, no, like, everything's
just
great.
rubbing it in their
And
face.
it's like a cunt.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I just start whistling. Leave it to Beaver as I walk away.
I've been
Sucks to suck. Bye.
I've been waking up and then going to the gym without eating.
Okay.
So like I have a hard time not eating before bed, but I like I'll not eat during the day. Like I'll go 8 to 10 hours between
Yeah, so like you're intermittent fasting.
breakfast and sort of. I mean,
Unintentionally,
ideally
I
you
guess.
should do it like 6 hours before bed, but it's like, dude, eating and going to bed
It's sick.
it feels so good. It's so good. I don't know why it's like up against the rules.
Yeah.
Like that's so dumb. Because that's what your body wants to do when it eats. It wants to chill out.
Yeah, I heard it's like because it's like your body's like your body be burning. Your body is going to be burning the calories or whatever, so it might like disrupt some of your sleep pattern or whatever. But it's like
My sleep pattern is already very disrupted.
and also like it's everything that you hear is contradictory to each other. It's like some people say it doesn't matter when you eat the calories, just as long as you eat the calories, and it's like you maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much, it's like who fucking cares if it's 8 o'clock or fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, just whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then somebody's like, oh, you can't eat 6 hours. I'm like, okay, fuck. And then, so and I'm like, okay, well, try and stick to something. That's kind of my goal here. But yeah, no, I mean,
I think a lot of the dietary stuff, I mean, everything kind of feels contradictory now, but especially it really depends on your genetics, probably. Because I don't know, I brought up this point before, but I'm like, the carnivore diet people are so into it, and it's like, yeah, but if you're like an Indian guy, like your family probably didn't eat meat for like hundreds of years. It's like, do you think you're just gonna be able to fucking eat meat?
Oh, like Indian, not like Native American.
Yeah, Native American.
Wait, Native American. I feel like
like Native Americans can't have alcohol because the spirits will get them. You know, like that happened when they brought alcohol. The Native Americans didn't have it.
Yes, it's alcohol.
So it fucking ruined their community. It like fucked. I mean, in addition to like all the other shit,
and then like sugar too. That's why I'm like,
oh, they don't have sugar.
Oh, they didn't. That's why I'm like, oh, kind of a risk of diabetes.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, oh shit, sugar.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh yeah, it's like a lot of refined sugar. So it's like only like a few generations have had alcohol, and
wow,
that's why I'm like half Native American and then like a quarter Irish. I'm like, I'm destined to be a drunk.
Yeah. Pick a side. Pick a lane here.
I just love getting fucked up.
Irish don't actually drink that much. That's just racist propaganda.
Yeah, good.
The places that drink the most are like almost always in Eastern Europe. Like the countries who drink the most per capita, it's like Eastern Europe, and I think maybe Portugal, because it's not who you would think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just more British propaganda. Just like Napoleon.
Yeah.
Wasn't actually short.
Oh yeah.
No, there was British propaganda.
He was like 6'2".
No, he wasn't tall, but he was like average height. So he was like 5'6", which is like, but in the 1700s, that was like average.
Yeah.
But the way they measured feet in England and the way they measured feet in France were different.
Yeah.
So French feet were like longer than the British feet. So Napoleon was 5'2" in French feet.
Okay.
But that would equate to like 5'6" in like in the way the British measured like inches and feet.
Okay.
Apparently.
There you go.
Yeah, but I took an Instagram survey to find that out.
And I paid $20.
Paid $20 for it. How tall was Napoleon really?
Yeah, good. I could use this.
Enter your results. Yeah. I don't know why I would give me historical information through a survey. Napoleon. They're going to start just doing that where it's just cultivated to whatever you already think and feel.
Yeah.
So like you'll just type in, you're like, how racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And then it'll like give you a different version of history.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hate how like certain things are just like kind of catered to you just to kind of, take your time or whatever, or like kind of like sell you something.
Yeah.
Like, I hate being sold to.
Yeah.
If I'm, aware of it. And then, but it's like, have you noticed, I don't know if you have like Google Chrome on your phone.
Yeah.
And then it's like they're now having almost like a Reddit type of like feed or social media type of feed on your like search page. I just open it and it's like, hey, here's articles that might pertain to you.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And sometimes I'm like, okay, that's actually something I'm interested in. And then I click on it. I'm like, oh, this is why I hate fucking articles, because it's like the thing that you're interested in the title. Good luck finding it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to fucking
a lot
pictures?
of articles are AI written. Like, because you read it and you're like, oh, this is not, a human being didn't write this.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, they just put it together very slapdash.
Yeah.
The quality of writing, I kind of noticed it. I used to read like Sports Illustrated, and then they'd have like an excerpt from one from the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
And it was just so like fucking verbose and well written.
Mm-hmm.
And then now everything is like, we read a lot, but it's all like half a sentence. It's like half sentences.
Yeah.
With just, there's no structure to it.
Yeah. Or like quotes taken out of context.
Quotes taken out of context, but it just very dumbed down.
Yeah, and like quick short form kind of stuff there. And then some of it too is like, it's all like, for me, it's guitar, Nintendo, health, watching your, blood pressure type of things. And then like, and all those are, I'm like, okay, what, 5 things you could do to lower your blood pressure. It's like, go for a walk to have less stress. I'm like, I'm scrolling. I'm like, listicles. I'm like, why did I click on this?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I hate these fucking things. And then I'm like, ooh, new Casio watch is coming out. Then I'm like, I just
then
fall
it
into
gets you back in.
And I'm like, ooh.
Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in.
A re-release of the 80s original. I'm like, I'm a mark. This is why I'm here. I'm not good. I'm not overcoming AI. But yeah, I had a gig this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not the only one out there, getting, pound the pavement.
Getting booked.
And it was one that was so this last weekend on Flag Day, or No King's Day, so like kind of that protest. For your boy there, and it was booked in L.A. Downtown L.A.
Ooh,
3 blocks away from the Federal Building.
Really?
And we booked it weeks in advance, and we're like, is this going down?
Yeah.
Is this cool? And it's kind of a thing too. It's like anything you see either on news or social media, it's like, I don't know what it's like over there. And if it's like, tons of people, and I don't want to get like stuck in traffic, not getting to there, just
you don't want to get pepper sprayed.
Kinda. Yeah, don't want that. And so things leading up to it, we're just like, are we doing this? And da-da-da. And I'm like, we double check with all the bands in the venue. I'm like, hey, is
this still going on?
On Monday, it's like, hey, is this still going? Oh, yeah, no, it's good. All the bands that we had, they had booked us, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're coming from San Diego. It's like, guess what? I mean, it's like, hey, we'll make it easy. We'll provide everything. So, when you're playing a show, sometimes most of the times you bring all your equipment. So, drums, that's the bands. Your amplifiers, you need those to play a show. And those are things that can be heavy. They take up space, and they need to be transported. But this was one that like the band was like, oh, we'll provide them. So drums, cool. You just bring your cymbals, easy. That makes it a lot easier. It's like, okay, cool. And so we decided, and amplifiers were provided for us. So just bring your bass and your guitar. So I'm like, cool. And, pedals and stuff like that. It's like, cool. Let's make this work. We're taking Brian's, CRV, little like, it's an SUV, crossover.
Compact SUV.
Yeah. It's a crossover. So it's a little guy. And then it was, perfect. We'll make this work. We'll take one trip instead of 2 cars or whatever. And then like even my truck, I'm like wasting all the gas, and that thing's a boat. And so we're like, okay, let's we can make this work. And then morning of, we were gonna, it was a day show, so like 4 to 8. And so we were like, oh, let's leave here, shoot to get on the road by like 1, maybe 12:30. And then so we're gonna meet here and get everything packed up. So at my place, and then 10:45, one band who set up the show, who was going to bring everything and make it easy, they dropped out for no reason. They're like, oh, is it because of the protests and something that happens 3 blocks away from the place, and you want us to go there? So I was like, oh yeah, go down there still. It's still going to be a hoot.
Yeah.
There's still going to be lots of people there. I'm like, it'll be packed, probably sold out. I'm like, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. But and then we were like, okay, one band dropped out. Now we got to bring all the shit.
Oof.
And so it's like, well, we're still going to fit it in, the small crossover. And now we did. And so now we're checking with the venue. I'm like, okay, before we get the road here, let's call the venue, like, because we don't know. And like, again, that I'm like, only seeing what the media wants to, like the news is telling you, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really don't want to drive like 2.5, 3 hours just to be like, okay, cool, turn around, go home.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't like spending my Saturday doing that, but others might. So anyway, so we call the venue, and then the venue's like, yeah, no, we're going down. I'm like, hey, I'm just Brian calls. He's like, hey, I'm just seeing so I know that there's protests going on, stuff like with the flag day, the No King Day, and stuff like that. It's like, you guys still open? Are we still expecting the show to go down? And then some guy who knows who will answer the phone, a bartender, something like that. It's like, oh, bro, yeah, no, it's been crazy down here. We're ground zero, bro. And I'm like, we're a sanctuary for all the people protesting. Everything.
They're all hiding out in there. They're like lighting a Waymo on fire and then running in. Like, no, I've been at this concert all day.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, get down here, bro. All right, get down here. And I'm like, and he like, we're coming down from San Diego, or coming up from San Diego. It's like, And he just, yeah, get down here. And like the way he said it is like, saying something, we're at ground zero, everything is happening right here. Doesn't sound as cool as you fucking think it does.
Yeah.
Bozo on the phone. It's like, cool.
It also sounds cool if you're like a bartender. Like, this is like, you're a bartender. You get to like, shit. This is more interesting than like a typical Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you could just like go home.
Yeah. And we have to bring all our shit. And we're, like for the band members and myself, pretty much I'm there. But like in our 40s, we're not kids. We're not. We don't really want to be in the shit.
Yeah, and you're huge Trump supporters.
Yeah.
So you guys are targets.
I had a different hat of whatever crowd we got stuck in, of like a red hat. I'm like, I'm on the side and like a bunch of cops. I'm like, blue lives. I'm like,
yeah.
But anyways, I'm like, this doesn't sound appetizing. Cool. I'm like, and then so we're like, okay, we decided like, okay, let's just go. We'll think we'll be okay. If anything's whatever, if it doesn't go on.
Yeah.
And so as we're driving up there, we're an hour away. Another band drops off. Cool. So it's us and possibly another band that we haven't heard from.
Yeah.
Instead of 4 bands, it's now
so
2.
the band that dropped out first was the one that booked you guys?
Oh, yeah. They're the one who set up the whole fucking show. And another band who's on a label there that was like, promising like, a packed house, great, day, great show.
Yeah.
They also dropped out because they were like, oh, yeah, we don't want to be a part of that. Or like be in the, muck there or whatever. Who knows what's going on. And like, fuck, all right, we're an hour away. I'm like, guys, we could still turn around if this show is going to be canceled. Whatever. We wasted 2 hours. Let's fucking go if it's whatever. And then so we try calling the venue. No one picks up anymore. We try and hit up anybody else. And it's like, no one's answering. Cool. The bullshit lies like, hey, it's going to be packed. Have a great show. I'm like, I know you're lying to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking born yesterday. I played.
Just cancel the show then.
And I also, in the back of my head, not that this is like, what else is going on, but I've played 5 to 6 shows in LA, and every single one of them has been a punch in the dick. Never a good one. Never one that's been worthwhile. And so now I'm like, but I'm with my band members and I'm like just biting my tongue because they're optimistic if they have a good attitude about things. And I'm like, another thing for myself I need to learn is like, see the optimism. Be optimistic. Don't just be.
No, that's good. Don't do that.
Thinking the
that's
bad.
Stupid.
I'm always
just
like,
don't expect anything. Just be like the Buddha.
Yeah, I always just think the worst is going to happen, and then I'm pleasantly surprised. Which is not the best good way to think, but hey, it's got me this far, which is not very. No. But so I'm like, okay. So we're getting there. Another fucking band drops off, and then we're like, okay, is this other one going to show up? Because it's like, hey, we don't want to be like, hey, who's going to come out to see a band you never fucking heard of from San Diego? And so, okay, and then one other band says, hey, we'll be there. We're getting there around 5. Cool. So we get there, and it's nothing going on in the area.
Yeah.
There's nobody, in the parking lot is like, there's space to park right in front of the venue. Like one thing that we were worried about, because apparently also it was Skid Row right there.
Yeah.
So we don't really want to park a car full of stuff. Like, hey, park it right here.
Yeah.
Have at it. Here's the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's right under their noses, though. They would never expect it.
Yeah.
they always like they prepare to like go out to do crimes.
And then, so anyways, it was a cool bar and stuff like that, and there were people there. And then once it's again, you can only really see what you see on TV or Twitter or whatever. And a lot of that stuff too is like, yeah, it was happening, but within a couple blocks. To me, I'm like a couple blocks away.
No, it's huge though. Downtown LA is like huge.
Oh yeah. And then so this bar that we went to wasn't like a sanctuary. It was essentially people were protesting there, and then it was 3 blocks away. Like over some buildings, we saw helicopters. That's where they were. They were all right there. I'm like, oh shit, well, we're this close, but nobody's here, or like there's no like protests going on. They're all going to that building. I'm like, okay, cool. So, but people would go to protest, and then they take a break and then come to this bar for food.
Once the protests get organized, they're like not. It's usually like the first initial spark, like right after George Floyd died.
Yeah,
we got killed. It's like I don't know. Once a protest is more like organized, it's like not particularly violent or explosive, but like the initial raids set off shit.
Yeah.
And then like, by the time like the No Kings protest came around, it's like, oh, it's more like organized than shit and less like.
Well, yeah. And I don't want to say it like disparagingly, but it was like a yuppie bar.
Sure.
Or it's like,
really?
like, I want to say they're like a lot of young 20-somethings who are, going out there fighting the good fight, but then they're coming back and say, oh, it's $20 for a sandwich and let's just cocktails.
Yeah.
Let's just get like, I'm like, you're just drinking.
Yeah.
And then you get on your bike wobbling back with your sign that you're going to go back to the, your protest. And then it's like, oh, you're just coming here getting fucked up and then going back out.
Yeah. Then starting a fight.
Some dude and his chick, they had like the Mexican flag, kind of draped around them, and they go in. And then he's like, oh, 2 Modelos. And they just go and just slam them. And then they go walk back out.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
style, dude.
And I'm like, wait.
You're wrapped in a Mexican flag drinking a Modelo?
I'm like, and then the
That's steezy,
bartender
dude.
was
I
like,
love it.
The bartender was like, man, they drank those faster than I could get the change.
No,
It's
Modelos
like,
are delicious.
It's like, they're like, I couldn't. And the guy was like, all right, let's get back out there. And I'm like, wait, this was not like, yeah, I guess people are coming here to like hang out or whatever. And then there was people there. It was a good show. We played well, sounded good. And we got in, got out, no problem. And then, but it's like we were there, and then it's like, oh, your phone's blowing up at like, hey, curfew. I'm like, okay, let's go. The show's done. Let's pack up. And then as soon as like it was getting to like 7:30, and just right in front of the bar, there was like 9 cop like SUVs with like 4 guys on each side in crowd control gear with the shields and masks or headgear and everything.
Yeah.
They're like barreling down, just going towards like the area. I'm like, all right. And like a Jeep full of them. I'm like, let's go. Yeah. And so we're like trying to shove shit in. Like it was easier to pack it than it was to like going there than it was getting out of there. I'm like, because we were just like, shove it in there. Fuck it. Like break the guitar in half. We'll get a new one. Just get it in there. We want to get out of here.
Yeah, they're probably not going to fuck with you.
No, we just don't want to get stuck in it. And to be like, I'm like, let's get just.
I don't even know how the curfew worked. Like you could drive around, you drive home, or
yeah, they let you do that. It was like it wasn't so much the curfew getting stuck there. It's like I don't want to get stuck in traffic getting out, kind of a thing too.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, it's whatever. We get stuck in it, and who knows? But it was
if the cops liked your band and they gave you like a police escort, or they gave you a fucking National Guard escort.
Well, we played the show, and we're not really like down with the system, anti-establishment. We're a pop punk band.
Yeah. You can be down with the system.
And then so we're playing. So it was a nice, I don't know, as we just say, juxtaposition compared to like where we were on an outside patio bar playing music and people could hear us across the street and people who are like to or fro from the protest. And like I said, there was some guy on like, passing by, like some guy on an electric bike or whatever, scooter. He had this giant, Mexican flag behind him. And he wasn't like zooming past, but enough like to where he kind of was like looking past the bar and just like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, because we were playing like the one that wows him is Jenny 8675309. And so we're playing in a patio full of like honkies are just dancing, saying 867.
Honks, dude.
The honks are out, and it's like some people who are like going to or coming from, they're like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, we're just having drinks and hanging out on a Saturday. This has nothing to do with what you're doing or the message or anything. But it's like, hey, we're playing a show. It's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. Let's play some Tommy Two Tone, dude.
Yeah,
because people were loving it. Everybody's just like, that's one that. Everybody, if you're young, you're older, everybody knows that song, and it's fun to sing along. And then we're doing it. I just remember playing because I was just like, I'm just playing bass. I don't sing or anything on that song, so I'm just kind of looking around. I just saw the guy. We almost like he like was like just zooming, driving by, and like, what the fuck is this? Anyways, but that was my Saturday.
Funny if as he was like looking by, he crashed right into a cop car.
Yeah, and then he gets arrested.
Just blows up the cop car.
I fear for my life and my fellow officers.
Yeah.
Some kid just smashes in.
Yeah.
But
he scooted at me in a threatening fashion.
But it was a fun gig. It was good. It was again another one that was like, it was low expectations, and really the whole way leading up to it just felt like a bitch. But we made it work. And again, we're like, okay, like we were packed in there. And as soon as we got everything in, and then I was in the back, and I'm like,
There's tear gas.
we're like, I'm like stuck in the back. And it's like, how you doing back there, Gower? Are you comfortable? No, but keep driving. It's only another hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like just a guitar just by my neck.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it.
It's like, how you doing back there, Gower? I'm like, I don't know, a juice box and an iPad would really make things better. Like I'm a kid, like I'm a little boy.
You need to adjust your car seat.
Yeah, yeah. So,
that's cool. Yeah, no, there's some. I
Peppa
never really
Pig on
explored
here.
that much of LA when I was living there. I lived like in the Valley, and then I kind of lived around Los Feliz, like East Hollywood. And we go to like maybe Burbank a little bit of Glendale and Pasadena, but never really went to down. I did a few shows, I think, in downtown LA. I did like an open mic down there, but I don't even remember the spot.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of my first nights just like driving around. Like, oh, I hope this is like not that bad of a neighborhood, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. My phone, when I first moved to LA, one time my phone died. I was like, I have no idea how to go.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, fuck, dude. All right, as long as I can find the freeway.
Yeah.
But I'm like driving around and I'm like, because nothing in like the West Coast is really like intuitive. It's not like a grid unless you're in like San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's just like, all right, you're just driving like fucking hope there's a freeway somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to fucking stumble on it.
Yeah. And then, but it was probably one of the better LA shows I've ever played. And for everything that went into it, I'm like, it was actually all right. And I'm like,
yeah, it's like weird things like that. But like a big cities have these weird like contradictions.
Mm-hmm.
Like half the city's on fire and then like half the city's at brunch.
well, and then we got there too. And the sound guy, shout out to Ben. He's not even going to listen. He's a cool guy, but he's even saying it's like, he's like, I've been, this whole week has been crazy around here. He's like, really, you've seen like the photo and the footage of like the woman kind of getting trampled by a horse, police horse.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that happened that corner right there.
Wow.
Like, oh shit. And it's like, and then another one of like, the car on fire. It's like, that was right here. Like this around on that corner. I'm like, fuck. He's like, yeah, it's been all here. And it's like, I've been kind of not leaving my house. It's like, not wanting to come to work. And it's like, but I'm here. I'm like, shit. Okay, well, we'll see how today goes. And it was totally fine. And that guy was just sound guy. He set up speakers and just got fucked up. Like
he got hammered.
Like he's like, this is what you were like, preparing yourself for, just ripping heaters and just like just drinking on a Saturday day.
Well, you never know. I don't know. It's weird. Like something like horrendous can happen one day.
Yeah,
in the same exact spot. It's not like.
Yeah,
because you want to assume like shit's like a movie where it's like, oh, there's bad energy here. Yeah. It's like, no, it's just there's no limit to the events that can happen anywhere, anytime. Mm-hmm. Really. That's fun.
Yeah. So
I went up to LA Monday and didn't see any protests. I did a spot at the store. It wasn't very good. Oh, okay. Every time like there's a great crowd, I don't get up, and every time there's just like a fucking whatever night, that's when I get up, and I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah, this is just like this fucking bullshit. I'm protesting this.
Yeah, I'm protesting everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like optimistic, but I'm just trying to be like, well, everything is gay anyway, so not like pessimistic. Just like, as long as I get to go home, sleep in my bed.
Yeah. Just having, a different perspective on things too, I guess. Like who knows what it is. And, with like our band or whatever, I'm like, we just thought about like, we're one of the bands that didn't fucking drop off the show. I'm like, that could be beneficial. I'm like, really? No, probably not going to do anything. Cause those two other bands.
It's a fun experience. You got to do things for the sake of doing them as opposed to for some expected outcome. You can't like expect outcomes, I guess. Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, well, we could probably book that venue again. But like, hey, if you have a Friday, like, and you need a band, like, we'll come up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, because we did not drop off that show.
Yeah.
And then, the staff that was there, it's like, you actually good. I mean, for being on an outside patio show, it's like, we're good.
You're professional. You're good. Yeah.
And then, sound wise, we want to sound the best. So we, provide as much sound and stuff like that we can. So we mic everything and da-da-da, so things are level. So it's not just like, you see a band, it's like, cool, all you hear is cymbals and just fucking, like, distorted vocals. I'm like, yeah, good. Awesome. It's like, no, we want the levels and everything to sound good.
Yeah.
And then even performing wise, we don't want to be too loud because it's like, oh, we want people to enjoy it and hear it anyways. So, but yeah, we just think, I'm like, oh, maybe even just doing this and like it's something good. And like, oh, and even who knows what other reason, but we've already got like offers for 3 more shows coming.
Oh, nice.
In like 1 in LA and then 2 in San Diego. It's maybe because we're active, maybe because we're putting stuff
active,
out.
Yeah.
It's also like, we put our music video out, and people are like, oh shit, well, you guys are making movies. I'm like,
where can they find the music video?
It's on YouTube, our YouTube channel.
Okay.
JIC official.
Nice.
And it was another one where we did it all DIY, and then so it was cool because it's just, it looks good. I mean, and then we thought about it too. It's like, I have 3 cameras. Brian has 2 cameras. I'm like, cool, we can just set it up and just record it all ourselves.
Did you edit it?
I didn't edit it. Brian did, but just give him the footage. And people are like, oh wow, it looks like you had like.
How confusing is it that there's 2 Brians in your band?
Some people.
You should make Adam change his name to Brian also.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. We had also would play shows with our friends Hardly Human. The bassist at the time was Brian, and the guitarist is Adam. So there's 3 Brians and 2 Adams. And they're like,
wow.
Hey Brian, you're like, yeah. And when like some people said like some dude was like a friend was like, hi, he's like, hey Brian, and then like 3 of us looked at him, yeah. And he's like, oh fuck, it's free. He's like, oh shit.
Did you guys do it in unison?
It's like, yeah, we all turn our heads. Yeah, what's up? And it's like, oh fuck, like because he was that high that it scared him.
Yeah.
But we do. So go to make it easy. I'm either Gower or B Gow, and then B or Brian. I'm actually almost rarely called Brian.
Oh, really? Because he
was the first Brian.
He's Brian Prime.
Yeah, he was the first Brian.
Yeah. This is weird when like no one was named Austin growing up, and now there's like a lot of Austins.
Yeah,
and I don't know how I feel about it. And also, there's a city.
Yeah,
everyone's talking about called Austin.
Do you go by train still? Or I know, do people call you train or do they go Austin?
I go by Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah. Whoopi for sure.
Whoopi. Well, that's not her. You know how she just got that name? She's just like, oh, Goldberg.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, they'll think I'm a Jew and they'll book me.
That's the thing, man. They'll book me.
Yeah. She's the first black Israelite, Whoopi Goldberg.
And then she doesn't even have to like read for it. She just gets burglar, and they're like, "What the fuck,
burglar?"
Yeah,
it's like, "Oh, you'd be perfect for this role I have in mind." Angry receptionist at the DMV.
Yeah.
I went to a luncheon. Took my grandma to this charity luncheon.
All right. Nice.
And I don't know. It's always weird because when people find out I'm a comic, like everyone. Because I don't know, it's like embarrassing to me because I'm like not famous for like doing nothing. Like that's the goal.
Yeah,
is to be famous for as little work as possible. That's really the equation for stand up. Is like every other thing is like, oh, music. You're creating sound and vibrations that impact people emotionally. And stand-up is like, how can I grift as many people as possible with as little effort as quickly as possible?
Yeah.
But I don't know, people are like very interested in it. And they're always like, well, I haven't heard any. I also don't know. I don't jump in with jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if these people are fucking nerds. Like they might be upset. Remember we went to your sister's wedding, the first one?
Yeah. I do that too.
Yeah, sorry.
So my sister's second wedding. Is it her last?
Sister's second wedding was way better than the first one, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's gonna last. It's because the first wedding was fucking lame.
Yeah, no, they went no booze.
No, there was. I think
open bar up to $200.
For everyone?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Wow.
And then
that's not very open now, is it?
Yeah, and then you had to pay
This
for it.
bar is cracked open.
Yeah.
It's barely open.
I remember my uncle, he went beeline to it, got 2 Coors, and he's like, all right.
I remember we had a couple, and then we had to pay for them. But I was joking with this girl photographer because everyone was like a Jesus freak.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with believing in Jesus. Just don't be a freak about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the ones that bother me, like the televangelist, like rock and roll church. It's like, dude, it's not supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like traditional and ritualistic and fucking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was making jokes about how gay everyone was, and the cute photographer was like,
get a load of this guy.
Yeah, get a load of this guy.
Yeah,
if
like,
you love Jesus so much, why don't you
suck him
marry
off?
Why don't you wash his feet? And she didn't like that.
Yeah.
And then it feels so weird when you're trying to relate to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And with like, I don't know, with stand up, it's like the roles are kind of defined, but then relating to people, because I remember then the pastor was like, he was like pissing next to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you like rock and roll, do you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, first off, it's weird when people are pissing talking to you unless we know each other.
Yeah.
Right? And then also, it's like, I don't want to talk about music with my dick in my hand.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk at all.
You're fucking sacred, you're anointed cock in your hand.
Well, yeah. So I had, it's like only a few times, but it's like that. I don't think I've ever wanted to talk to somebody while I'm pissing or have my dick in my hand.
There's somebody I know, and then we're just like continuing a conversation
Like, hey,
or something.
like, yeah, no, this can wait. And then I've had it to where, yeah, like I'm taking a piss and then somebody sees like my belt. It's like, oh, I thought that was your dick for a second. Like, how big do you think thanks. You think my dick was like
incredibly thin? Your dick is like flat.
Yeah.
And long and leathery, which is not a good sign at all.
It's just a really dark brown, like long penis. I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take what I can get.
Snake-like appendage.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you get that. So, I expect you to be like on or like funny all the time. Like, there's a difference. Like, there's no musicians who are like, oh, cool, sing us a song, piano man.
You just like bust out a guitar out of your ass.
That's not a thing. It's like,
I don't know. It's also like I'm more awkward in conversations with people unless I feel comfortable, and then I can kind of turn it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like, oh, how come you don't make any jokes? Or how come you don't joke around? I was like, all right, are you guys ready for my take on the Jews?
Yeah.
Because there's some really funny comments. Just like they almost never talk. They almost never like joke around.
Mm-hmm.
They just like we were hanging out with this guy that I opened for, and he's like really funny, but he's not like a joke. Like you'll throw in jokes in the middle of the conversation, but he's just like going off about like history and society and politics.
Yeah,
and like ranting and shit. But it's like I'd interrupt him to say a joke, and he'd be like, "Huh," and then he would just go back, "Ha," and he would just go back. I don't know. It gets weird, man.
Like, what the fuck, man? We're doing material here.
Yeah.
We don't want to fucking hear about the fucking.
No, yeah, that's. I just do that because I don't ever want to talk that much. I feel like unless there's like a bunch of brand new comics and I can like fucking control them and lord my experience over them, and then they just have to listen to me.
You got them on the hook. You're like, yeah. So, anyways, you have $20 I can borrow?
Yeah, exactly. Can you give me a ride? Can you give me a ride to court tomorrow?
Yeah. Can you help me move? Just like get them on. Like, got him.
You got smoke,
ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's go to we're about to hit the gym, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna get pumped up.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. You can follow me on Instagram at Austin_train. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Give us 5 stars on the Spotify. Check out Brian's new music video. What's the song called?
Ebbs and Flows from my band Just In Case. So you can search YouTube for it, and then we'll have, by the time this comes out, it's actually Monday, our EP Denial comes out. So we're actually really proud of it. And probably, I mean, I enjoy all the music that I put out, but it's probably one of the best sounding albums we've done. So
In Denial?
Denial.
Oh, Denial. Okay.
It's a good one.
Fuck yeah. All right. Awesome. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.